broke into the police station in the middle of the night and opened fire directly at an officer. The bullet struck his head, but he didn't collapse immediately. He struggled, trying to rush toward the door to trigger the alarm. He didn't make it. Not long after, 2 officers returned to the station. I quickly disguised myself as a delivery driver and told them someone had fallen and gotten hurt. As I stepped forward to check, I pulled out my gun and shot them dead on the spot. The gunshots alerted the captain, who came out of his office. Completely unfazed, I kept up the delivery driver act, using balloons to conceal the gun. When he let his guard down, I pulled the trigger and killed him. I couldn't help but sneer. Is everyone in the station completely useless? At that moment, a female officer sensed something was wrong. She drew her weapon and tried to subdue me. I quickly pulled out a submachine gun and forced her back. She ran toward the holding cells, taking cover behind bulletproof glass while changing the code to unlock the steel door. I fired shot after shot, bullets slamming into the glass like a hailstorm. Eventually, the glass shattered. Just as I pulled the trigger again, the magazine ran in. The officer immediately returned fire and pushed open the cell door, jumping inside. I kept shooting, and when I saw her glance down, I realized she had already been hit. I tried firing through the heavy armored door, but a ricochet nearly hit me. The door was too thick, this approach wouldn't work, I had to change tactics. I arranged for an accomplice to infiltrate the station, approaching the officer under the guise of a colleague and telling her that I had already left. But she was sharp. She asked a few questions and quickly saw through the disguise. With no other option, my accomplice dropped the act and admitted everything. Meanwhile, I was crouched off to the side behind iron bars, waiting for the right moment. We came up with a new plan to break down the wall between the locker room and the holding cells. The sound of a sledgehammer pounding against the wall echoed through the empty station. Just as the wall was about to give way, the officer made an unexpected decision. She released a gang leader and sent him to retrieve a first aid kit. At that moment, patrol officers returned to the station and found it eerily empty, with shell casings scattered across the floor. Realizing something was wrong, they stepped inside and saw my accomplice smashing the wall. Before they could react, I'd already opened fire and killed them. In the next instant, the cell door burst open. The gang leader charged out, heading straight for me and my